Hey guys, what is up? RedPandaMining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a really great day. In this video, I'm going to be changing 3 of my mining rigs here in my condo to a new operating system. And it's going to be Hashr8 OS. You guys may have heard of Hashr8 OS already. Alright, so let me read their mission statement here. It says, Hashr8 operating system allows you to configure, monitor, manage your rigs and ASICs. Our platform supports a wide range of CPUs, GPUs, and ASICs. We also support over 600 pools, 50 miners, and Hashr8 OS is designed by miners, for miners, and we look forward to having you join us as we change the world of mining. Alright, yeah, you guys may have seen other YouTubers show Hashr8 OS, and I have talked about it previously, but I have not implemented it yet. Okay, so there is a few steps here, I think 8 different steps that I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go through this as a new miner, alright? So I'm going to just try to do this as like a normal person would and just show you guys step by step as a regular person would do, alright? And also we're going to try out their app on Android, so I'll show you guys this as well later on. We'll get it up and running for my 3 rigs here. Okay, so you guys may be wondering which rigs I have. In case you guys are new to the channel, I have 3 rigs in my condo here. This is not my second mining location. This is my first mining location, which eventually, I think in a couple months, this is all gonna go to my second mining location. So first off, we have a 6x RX 580 rig. All right, they are not all the same cards. You guys may see 5 MSI Gaming X Editions 580s, but these are the 4GB cards. And then I have a Power Color Red Devil. This is the 8GB version, and this one has Samsung memory, and these other ones I believe have Alpida or Hynix. I forgot one of those two. So we're gonna put this rig on Hashr8 OS. Okay, the second rig we're gonna also do on Hashr8 OS is gonna be my 6x GTX 1060 3GB cards. You guys can see here, and this rig was initially mining Aeon. I forgot to mention this rig was mining Ethereum Classic. Okay, so these are the 2 rigs so far. And then we have my infamous, my glorious 12x EVGA P104 mining cards. You guys can see here. These are beautiful cards. And recently I've had these mining, either on Ethereum or Ethereum Classic. And I've been going back and forth between those two. Yeah, as you guys know, I had this rig on Hive OS initially. And just recently, actually, I moved it to Windows. I haven't made a video about it yet, but I will show you guys a reason why I was mining this rig on Windows later on. But I'm not going to talk about that in this video. I want to do Hashr8 OS on my 12x P104 rig. You guys can see it runs on one motherboard, which is a Gigabyte FinTech B250 motherboard, and 1 stick of 8GB of RAM and a G3930 CPU. Okay, so let's get started. Let's go ahead and change these 3 rigs over. I'm not going to be utilizing hard drives. I'm going to be utilizing USB sticks, which apparently everyone says Hashr8 OS runs perfectly on USB sticks, so I will be doing that here. Alright guys, so let's get started with the installation. So first things first, you have to click on the logon button on the top right of your screen. If you have not created an account, click register to complete the registration process. So I've already done this. You guys can go through the first step pretty easily. Just visit os.hashr8.com. Alright? Alright, so the second step is once you have logged in to your account, and then it says on the left hand side of your screen you will see a menu. Click the download button to confirm you wish to download the latest Hashr8 image in the pop-up. Okay, so let's go. I'm already logged in here, so we can see that there is a download button here. So we click download, and it says you want to download Hashr8 image, and it say yes. Okay, and it looks like we are downloading the image now. Alright, so once the image is done downloading, we can head on to step 3. Step 3 says connect a USB or SSD to your computer and flash the image to your drive. We recommend using Balena Etcher. You can download it here. When using Etcher, there is no need to unzip your image file. This operation will take a few minutes to complete. Okay, so yeah, I already have Balena Etcher here. Okay, then we go to select image. We select the Hashr8 image. Don't need to unzip it, like they said. That's awesome. Now we need to select the target, which is going to be my USB stick. So it's going to be the SanDisk Ultra USB 3.0 right here. Okay, hit continue. and we just had to hit flash. And now we wait. I actually need to do this 2 more times because I have 3 rigs. So while that's flashing, we can just head on to step number 4, which says while your image is being flashed, return to your Hashr8 dashboard. Click on rigs on the menu and then click add a rig. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and do that because I have no rigs. So let's go to rigs, left hand side, and then we are going to click on, oh, it looks like my USB is done flashing and a lot of stuff is coming up. Let's see here. Yeah, flash is complete. All right, that's good. Okay, so let's continue on with step number 4. Okay, so we have to add a rig. All right, so I'm gonna fill all this stuff out. All right, so I've already filled out my first rig here, which will be the 6x RX 580s. You guys can see here, and then enter in your description, password, and then it says card quantity. So I've put in 6 because that's what I have, and now we hit save. Okay, it looks like it has been successful. There we go. It looks like 6 cards have been added. All right, so now let's go back to the how-to installation here. Okay, so we've done that, and then now we need to follow the pop-up. Pop-up will allow you to configure your worker. Fill in your worker's name, description, password, and quantity of GPUs. When you are done, click save. Okay, so I did that already. Step 6, click the dashboard on the menu. You should now see the rig you created. Click on the name of the rig and then click System Info tab. Scroll down to the bottom of the screen to Rig Token and click Copy. Okay, so let's do that. So if we go back to rigs, we can see here, okay, so now we are trying to look for what? Sorry, I got lost. I got a short-term memory. All right, click on the rig and then click on System Info. Okay, where is system? Click on the rig. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, RX 580. Yeah, okay, System Info. All right, here we go. And then we need to go to the rig token. Okay, you guys see that? So it's a tab on the rig. You go to the system info, click copy. Okay, it says rig token was copied. And now what do we do? Now, once your image has been flashed, okay, so this is where we go back to the USB. Open the drive so you can view the contents. Sometimes you might need to eject the drive and then plug it back in to navigate to the config folder and paste the rig token that you copied into the token.txt. Make sure you press save. Yeah, so the USB doesn't show up right now, so I'm going to take it out and I'm going to plug it back in like they said. I'm going to give it a few seconds. Plugged it back in, and there we go. We're getting a few messages here because it's Linux OS. Okay, now we should be able to see a token .text. Let's see here. Oh, config folder. Okay, so we need to go into the config folder and then go to the token. All right, perfect. Go into here and we need to paste the token that we copied through the system config, okay? Now we hit save. I'm probably gonna have to change these after I make this video so I don't have you guys stealing my tokens. All right, so just double checking. Yeah, that's saved. Close, close. Okay, now what do we do? Press save, we did that. Okay, eject your drive and plug it into the mining rig. Turn on your rig, and a few moments later, you will see your rig online in the dashboard. You can create wallets, configure miners, and start mining. And that is the last step. Okay, so I'm going to take this USB stick out and plug it in the rig. Make sure you guys right-click the USB stick and hit eject. Okay, RX 580 rig. Let's do it, guys. Okay, so I do have SSDs for each of these rigs. Okay, so we're gonna have to unplug that. In the meantime, I'm gonna plug in the USB first. So right there we go. And then I'm going to unplug the SSD. It's really hard to do this with one hand. All right, let's do it. Let's turn the rig on, and we should now see it in Hashr8 OS. I'm gonna say another minute or so and then we'll see. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wait for it. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes now and I don't see it online yet. So I'm gonna say something has happened. So I'm gonna try rebooting the rig or trying a different USB slot on the motherboard. Okay, so I decided to plug in a monitor and just see what the rig is doing because I'm still not able to see it on the web GUI on the Hashr8 OS website. So I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Automatic boot, bailing out. It looks like I'm having some issues here. I think the USB could be bad. I'm gonna try another USB port. I've already tried a few, but maybe... Okay, it's booting back up. I don't think this is a Hashr8 OS problem. I think it could be my problem with the USB or... yeah, I'm having a bad file number. Okay, I have a feeling I need to remake the USB stick. Okay, I just made a new USB stick and formatted with the Hashr8 OS with the new token for the RX 580 rig. And let's turn this baby on. Here we go. Let's see if we are successful. Let's see if it goes past that bad file. I think the flashing on the USB stick might have corrupted something. So maybe this time we will have a better... Nope. Failed to allocate INI trams FS memory. Bailing out. Alright, I was hoping I wouldn't have to talk with anyone on Discord for the Hashr8 guys, but let me send them a quick message and figure out what's going on here. Alright guys, I have figured it out and it's a pretty easy fix depending on which motherboard you have, and I think it varies from motherboard to motherboard because I was reading the Hashr8 Discord and some people had the same issue. The reason why I was not able to have a successful first start is because of probably the motherboard and the BIOS settings that I was using. So I have a Gigabyte Z270P-D3 motherboard, and some of the guys on Discord mentioned that they had to change the iGPU graphics from 64. So initially it was on 64 as default. I had to change this to 32 megabytes. And as well, I had to change the UEFI to Legacy. Okay, so initially my boot option here was UEFI SanDisk partition 1. Okay, you want to make sure that you are on Legacy. Okay, so I tried Legacy for SanDisk, alright, and then I have my CSM support enabled, and then I have Legacy enabled, and those are the two settings I changed. I hit save and exit setup, save. Okay, and now we should see it boot into the proper Hashr8 OS USB. Alright, so this is looking better. Looking better. Look at that. It's loading in, alright, everything looks good. And it looks like, yeah, it's loading in, booting the kernel. Okay, success, my friends. So, it was just a BIOS setting that I had to change for UEFI and the onboard video memory to 32 megabytes, okay? So it looks like those were the two settings I had to change, and that worked for me. Okay, so it looks like we are in, and we should be able to see it in the GUI now. We are in business. Look at this. Okay, my 6x RX 580 rig shows up now on the web GUI. You guys can tell I've already added the other two. I've already created the USB sticks for those two and added the token on those as well. I just haven't plugged them in yet, but you can see here my 6x RX 580s show up. And also what's pretty cool is the brand. It actually shows the branded cards that I have here. MSI Radeon 4GB cards, and also the memory here, which is really cool, as well as my Sapphire Red Devil, which doesn't show, I guess, no, it's not Sapphire, sorry, Power Color Red Devil. And yeah, that doesn't show up here, but that's still cool though. Okay, alright my friends, now I just want to make sure I can get my other rigs up. Okay, so I plugged in the USB sticks for the P104 rig and the GTX 1060 rig, and I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have the same trouble. I may have to do those BIOS settings as well because I have another Gigabyte Z270P here. on this P104 rig is a Gigabyte FinTech B250. Okay, so I may have to do the same settings in order to get in. So if you guys are having that same issue that I was having a while ago, you guys may have to do those same settings that I mentioned. Okay, so make sure you try Legacy and the 32 megabytes. Okay, so I'll be right back. All right, my friends, we are live. Look at this. All 3 rigs are showing up now on the Hashr8 GUI, the Hashr8 website. And yeah, this is looking pretty nice now. Okay, so I'm gonna make another video. I'm probably gonna make multiple part videos of doing everything else, like wallets and custom mining stuff. Like they have some other stuff here. I haven't played around with anything else. It looks like they have some nice buttons here of different stuff you can do with your rigs and tuning and logs, console, all that kind of stuff. But I want to do that in another video. I think this video is long enough, so I have everything already on Hashr8 OS. It looks like all these rigs are online now. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part video for Hashr8 OS. It should be coming this week. And yeah, I'll get these mining pretty soon, okay? So thank you guys for watching these rigs. I hope to have a really good time with Hashr8 OS. I'll let you guys know in the second part video. It was definitely a fun time getting these rigs on, and yeah, I'm excited. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys will give it a try. I'll have the link down below in the description in case you guys want to sign up for Hashr8 OS. I get a little commission, or I get a little referral every time you guys join, or all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and peace out.